All right, you guys, here we go. So welcome to Sprinting to Executive. Oh, hold on just a second. I'm recording. This is awesome. Hold up a minute. I gotta get back to my slides. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm ready. Okay, now I'm ready. Okay, all right. So, guys, keep in mind the deadline for executive is May 27th. All right, so we're chipping away at this week, and I know people have been sending their messages and doing the do. I've been doing the do. Glenn's been doing the do. And right about now, we're still on that high of super pumped and fired up, but we got to keep pushing through it. So a couple of dates I wanted to let you guys know about. Okay, so we have a virtual event coming up in the HIA page, you guys, which is so incredibly exciting that we are sprinting to executive. And it's just perfect timing. It's perfect timing, you guys, to really mass message people and reach out to people and connect with people right now, and to have that virtual event next Thursday. So instead of doing this per se, the sprinting to executive, we're going to be doing that virtual event. Okay, that sound good to everybody? So that means next Tuesday, we're going to be doing a messaging blitz. So we're going to hop on here and we're going to be doing a blitz for that virtual event. But love that we have that event at our fingertips. And every single person that you've been reaching out to this week already, even if you got crickets, it is beautiful. It's a great segue to follow up and just say, hey, I saw that you saw my message. I'm loving Isogenics. We have a virtual event coming up in our private coaching page. I know you would love it. Can I add you? And so you don't want to add anybody to that virtual event, obviously, without their permission. But it's just a perfect segue, you guys, to get a lot of people in there. And virtual events, you guys, are awesome for turning consultants. So if you have people in your back office that have been active and they're staying active and they're loving the product and they are, just consuming awesomeness, and it's just a great way to reach out and say, hey, I know you're loving the system. Is there anybody that you've talked to, anybody that you would want to invite to this virtual event, And, if they say no, I don't think so, say, well, what about your family? What about your friends? You're loving getting healthy. Ask questions and see if you can get them to add a couple of people. So super exciting stuff. And we're going to have some great shares on there. We've got the whole crew, the whole team, all of HIA is going to be sprinkled in that event. So it's just going to be an awesome span of everybody sharing. So mark that on your calendar, you guys. So that is May 9th at 9 p.m. and it's going to replace these Zooms. Okay. And then May 7th, next Tuesday, we're going to be doing a messaging blitz for that. All right. Okay, you guys, so we got this email today. This is super exciting. So at Celebration, there is a Crystal Executive Reception. And I went last year, I went to Celebration and Melanie went with me. And so they're going to be doing a whiteout event. And if you guys hit Crystal Executive, when you guys hit Crystal Executive, you can bring a guest with you to this awesome event. So totally excited about it. We got an email about today, but I wanted to put it out there just in case you guys hadn't seen it yet. But going to be so fun, off the chain. I'm excited. You can also purchase events or tickets for that event, you guys, for $50. You can. All right. Okay. So recap from last week. DMOs, you guys, DMOs, daily method of operations. Always remember that. Okay, so make sure you guys are sending your happy birthday voice messages. I have not sent mine yet today. I need to do that. But sent mine yesterday, and every single person that I sent them to yesterday said, thank you so much. That was so sweet. Nobody ever does that, is what they said, and so I'm sure you guys are getting a lot of that. 20 by 20 by 20. I know last time we had talked about you know, the 10 by 10 by 10 should be your daily method of operation, but we're trying to accelerate it, you guys. So really, really, really try to push that number as high as you can, as high as you can. And then make sure you're adding value. Make sure you're adding value. And we are in the adding value biz. That's what we're doing, okay? We're, you know, if somebody doesn't message you back, don't take offense to it, guys. It's not about you. It's all about them. And then ATM, you guys add tag message, all right? Add them to the HIA page. Welcome. Add the video, tag them in a couple of things, and then get them in a three-way message ASAP so somebody can share their story with anybody. You know, let them share their story and let them hear, you know, the awesomeness that, you know, our team has to share. We have so many amazing transformations, you know, and if you're looking for somebody, don't be afraid to throw it in the Freedom Riders thread. Be like, hey, who can help me with this? You know, because, you know, we're all willing to help and jump on messages and get thrown in messages together, you guys. That has been, I've loved that. I, you know, put somebody in a message with Tammy Austin. I don't know if she's on here. I can't see, but that was incredible. She shared her story and she posted her before and after photos in there, just her face photos. And it was chills. It was just amazing. So that's our recap from last time, you guys. So if you weren't with us, you can catch the recording too in all of the threads, and it's in the Yacht Club. All right, here we go. Let's run. All right, guys, make sure you're taking pictures of these slides. And taking really good notes. Okay, you guys, so number one thing that we're going to talk about today is utilizing your back office. So you guys, if you're not getting in your back office on a consistent basis, start doing that today. It's a gold mine. It's an absolute gold mine, you know, and if you're just starting out, you guys, that is absolutely okay, you know, but it's a great practice to get into that back office, all right, and talking to your people. But one of the biggest things that most people don't do is you enroll somebody and they're having this amazing experience, and you know, we fail to ask them for referrals, you know, so they have this great experience, we enroll them, we talk about the opportunity up front. No, I'm not interested in it. We follow up, ask them if they're interested, you know, do you want to get your products paid for, that kind of lingo. No. Well, take it a step further and just be like, you are such an amazing product of the product. Like, you're loving this. Your life has changed. Do you know anybody who desires what you're going through? You know, I mean, and just ask them. And then if they say no, be like, do you want this for your family? You know, I mean, keep asking questions, guys. Ask the questions, do the do. And, you know, I mean, they might not say yes at that moment in time, but they're going to be thinking about it. You've planted a seed. Also, you guys, show people what they're sitting on. All right. And we're not going to like dive super deep into this tonight, you know, because if we're all running for executive, this is something that hopefully we all kind of have an understanding of. But show people what they're sitting on, you guys. You know, so if somebody were to turn consultant with their PV and their bank BV on their team leg, how many cycles are they sitting on? You know, Kristen Woodward's not on here tonight, but her mom just turned consultant yesterday and she cycled twice. So boom shakalaka, that's awesome. That's like great money, you know, I mean, and you just by staying active, you know, and then BV that they're sitting on, a potential payout. So if somebody hasn't necessarily stayed active, but on that team leg, there's a ton of BV, you know, help them see, you know, there's a potential of, you know, $10,000 here. I'm actually saying that because there's actually people on our team that are sitting on that much money. It's amazing, you know, so let them know. And then once they ask that question, okay, well, what does that mean? Then you can start that conversation. And then how many members, you know, so if somebody has completely gone like lights out, you know, I mean, we have people on our team of 500 people under them, you know, and then, whoa, wow, I have 500. How did that happen? You know, start that conversation, you know, help them understand, you know, and then if they give you any kind of a nugget of, oh, well, yeah, I want to know a little bit more, anything, if they give you anything, say, you know what, I'm going to send you a quick video. My personal new favorite is the Hillary Courtney comp plan. So I'm not sure if, you know, if you guys have seen that yet. I did put it in our threads that we have, but that right there is awesome. She's straight to the point. She's super clear about things. And if people have questions, you know, it's great to send a video because they can go back through the video. and schedule a belly to belly. If you can get somebody in front of you and draw circles, draw out the comp plan, do it, you guys. Absolutely. It's so powerful. And if you're not comfortable drawing circles, ask somebody who is comfortable drawing circles that could possibly get to that belly to belly, or get on a Zoom. Zoom is the next best thing. All right. And then you guys, voice message is massive when it comes to doing this, and lead with certainty and conviction. This is the most amazing opportunity that there is. It is, you can't get past it. Just can't, And so something that you could say, you could take the script if you'd like. Hello, you are having such an amazing product experience. So many people deserve to feel the way you do. How can, or who can you help today? We don't do marketing. We rely on testimonies like yours. Let's change some lives. Who can we talk to? And obviously, kind of talk to them a little bit more about how and why Isagenix doesn't do the marketing and, the company's belief. And you guys, if you're not comfortable doing that, hook that person up with a through a message and just say, hey, Malena, this person just said that they wanted to learn a little bit more, and I'm going to go ahead and send them the Hillary Courtney comp plan video. Could you just, give a little bit of, how Isagenix works, that kind of thing. And just have a conversation with whoever you're putting them in the message with, about what you want them to hear. You guys, those messages, those throughway messages and those voice messages are amazing. They hear your certainty, they hear your conviction, but they feel the culture of this team. They're feeling the energy from somebody else that they don't necessarily know. And that is massive. That is absolutely massive. All right. Does anybody have any questions about this? I'm going kind of quick because I want to get some time. Okay. All right. All right, you guys. So referrals. All right. So when you're asking somebody for referrals, 1, 2, 3, remember, we're all about DMOs. We're all about DMOs. Okay. So, hey, are you a 1? Which means I will enroll them, but I will pay you the bonus out of my own pocket. I do that. So if somebody sends me somebody and, and I have that conversation with people who are in and out of being active, I write them a check and I send it their way, $25, $50, $100, whatever. And then I take that person as my personal enrollee. Okay. Number 2, I will enroll for you while you stay at 100 BV, staying active, and I'll coach the people you send to me. That's a referral. Okay. That's a legit referral. It's a great way to get your products paid for and pay for bills, mortgage, daycare, etc. And very possibly getting a massive, massive builder. But the key here, you guys, is 100 BV. You want to explain what it means to be active, how to bank BV, and how they can possibly do that. Okay. All right. And then number 3, would you be open to taking a closer look at the opportunity? Let's hop on the phone. All right. And then talk to them about what they're sitting on. All right. So when you hop in that voice message, get a feel for where these people are at. If you have people that you've enrolled and they're loving the system and you've already planted the seed of the opportunity and they've shot you down, you've done it again and they've shot you down, and just, this is a great way to follow up with them and just say, hey, I had somebody who added someone to the page today. And so I accepted it. I approved it. And I immediately reached out to her and said, hey, do you want me to help you welcome that person? And they're like, yeah, sure, please do that. And then this is what I did. This is exactly what I said. So where are you feeling? This person is active currently. They're doing a 30-day challenge that we're doing. And, I sent those voice messages, haven't heard back, but I put it out there. All right. Does this make sense? Any questions on this, guys? We good? All right, cool. Awesome. Okay, so this is, you guys, this is huge. So this is directly from Jessica Rigner at ICU Philly. So Mandy and Tori, hop in if you need to, okay? So more DMOs, you guys, more DMOs, take pictures, okay? So throughway messages are key. All right, so this is a little different than putting somebody in a message just to tell their story, okay? This could be with a different person. So you have somebody who, you've had somebody share their story, they're ready to enroll, they're ready to go, all right? And so this is basically how Jessica trains her team. And I think it's beautiful. And I think if we start doing that on this team, it's gold, you guys. It's absolutely gold. So I'm putting somebody in through a message. I got Becky and Diane that I'm dealing with here. So, hey, Becky, this is my friend Diane. She is ready to take control of Isogenic, or take control of her life with Isogenics. Total typo. Ignore that. You guys know what I mean? All right. We're getting ready to get her started. What are some of your most valuable tips you can offer her to get started with her success? Okay. That is beautiful. So you've got somebody ready, and you've got somebody who's going to offer some tips. You're going to offer 3 tips. All right. You're going to offer 3 tips. And 2 of these, you are absolutely for sure going to say. The second one's going to be whatever you want. So the first thing that you're going to say, if you are the person that's getting put into the message, okay, I'm so excited that you just became the member of just an amazing community. I know you may not know it or feel it, but you have thousands of people that are cheering for you, and just a message, post, or text away. Just love the support our incredible team offers. Love this for you. And so you just pour on them that you love them. You love you. There's so much love. Just everybody loves you, you know. Let them know that. Let them feel that with the energy, especially this is a voice message, you guys, that you're going to be saying this in. Number 2, this is going to be your tip. This is going to be your tip. You can make it up. It doesn't matter. You know, this is what I would say. My number 1 tip is to always have a plan, you know. And so by saying that, I can talk about schedules. I can talk about drinking water. So save the schedules to your phone as a screensaver the first few times. It's an awesome reminder. Use your alarm on your first cleanse day and have a plan to get your water in. Go for a gallon, but get at least half of your body weight in. All right. So that's kind of like a mini open the box call right there. You know, it's awesome. And then number 3, everybody should say this. When you do this with other people, you will have so much more success. Statistics are proving that you will have a 70% higher success rate if you bring at least 2 accountability partners with you. Who can you think of that deserves to get healthy with you? They have now heard that from the person that's enrolling them. They have now kind of felt it when you did the message with someone's story. They've heard it from the person that is enrolling them, and now they're hearing it from somebody else in our community. It's hands down amazing. Any questions on this? I'm going pretty speedy quick. I hope that's okay. Okay. All right. This is what's going to happen. I really just want to see if this works for me. And this is genius, you guys. So, these are not my words. You know, let me tell you that right now. These are not my words. Simply somebody who's very successful in this company told me what to do. I am coachable. I will do what they do so I can be them someday, be where they're at someday. Okay. Do you trust me to set you up for maximum success? Let them answer. Who are 2 people who will try this with you? TRY, try, okay? With a 30-day money-back guarantee. You don't have to prove it. I love this. We have 600,000 people who have proven it in clinical science to prove it. You are more likely to quit on yourself, but you will not quit on someone you love or respect. Doing this with at least 2 other people will push you towards greatness. Mic drop. I mean, it's amazing, you guys. I mean, saying that in a voice message with certainty and conviction, you know it works. I know it works. Accountability partners, I mean, it's massive. Accountability partners are absolutely massive. So make sure you take a picture of this. Make sure you get this, you know, you get this. And, you know, when you guys are doing this, you know, we're sending a bunch of messages right now. You know, we're sprinting for executive, you know, and you guys, we're doing a lot of failing right now, which is awesome because you're going to continuously fail and then you're going to be successful. You know, growth mindset, we're all about that. And, you know, get these scripts, you know, printed out, you know, have them in front of you on your computer. And when you're saying them in a voice message, just say them 10 feet tall and bulletproof. You guys, this works. It's proven. It's proven. These systems work. They absolutely work. All right. So, does anybody want to share how it's going before we start messaging? I would love to hear from the group. I'm going to stop sharing my screen and then we can kind of talk it out for a minute. And if anybody wants to share anything, if you've had any objections or anything like that, that would benefit the group.
I'm going to jump in because I was at the gym today.
Yeah.
And there was a couple next to me and the guy had a shaker. So we were all on the treadmill, and I just started talking to him and what he was drinking. And then I was trying to, start up a conversation about what they do. And so I was making buds with them first, and the wife was not having it. And she didn't want me to be a friend on Facebook, but the guy did add me. And it turns out he's a health addict. And the guy is like so into exactly what we are. So I use Jessica, whatever her name is, Ridner's.
We don't know.
Yep. Her method, I got in a voice message, and she's big on the excite and confuse. And I keep playing that in my head. And so I was just all energetic, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so glad I met you today. Like, here's what we're all about. I think you're about the same thing, especially when I look at your Facebook. I think you would love this. Check out this video, and it was like quick. It was a minute, but it was just like, this is huge. There's so much potential here. And it was the excite and confused. And I just went for it. But he came right back and was like, yeah, awesome to meet you. I love hearing about new products and meeting new people. I'm going to take a look into this. And I'm like, oh my God, this is just too easy.
I love that.
Just get excited and just get out there and meet new people.
Right. I mean, you guys, but that's the thing. People want energy. They want what you have when you are like, this is the best thing in the world. Seriously, like when you do those voice messages, if you need to go lock yourself in a closet to make yourself feel better so nobody's watching you, do it. But that's true. And that's another thing. What Tori just mentioned, Tori, thank you for saying that, was Jessica, I didn't put this in the slides, but excite and confuse. So you're like, oh my gosh, I have this amazing system that I started. It's changing my life. I know you would love it. I'm going to send you a video. Let me know what you think. And it's just like, what is she talking about? Kind of thing. And she talked about how she used a strategy in the corporate world to set up meetings with these bigwigs and they were like, I don't even know what we're going to talk about, but your energy, I want to meet you, that kind of thing. So, it's just, that was good. Tori, that's awesome. Good for you. Go, 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 girl.
Thanks.
Thank you for that tip too. All right. Anybody else want to I don't know.
I'll do a quick share.
Okay.
I turned a parent transition meeting from fifth grader to middle school into a value pack today.
Yes.
So she came in to talk about her son moving to middle school, and somehow we got talking about nutrition, and she's like, whatever you've been doing, I want it because you look great. And I literally sit on my butt and do nothing. And so today, Stephanie and I just did a call, and she's like, yep, value pack. That's what I want. Let's go. I'll have that one.
Yay.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to open your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Turn that meeting into a nutrition meeting.
Yep.
That's awesome. Good job. Anybody else? Got shares? No?
Yeah, I was going to say something real quick, Malena.
Yeah, please do.
It's not going, it hasn't gone as far as some of these so far, but
Okay.
just being at work, I forget to carry my Isogenics shaker. And I don't know why. It's terrible. But I just have a Yeti kind of cup.
Mm-hmm.
And so I carry that a lot. And just the last 2 days, I always take my shaker for my cleanse days. And so I had that with me. And I had 3 people ask me at work, is this what you've been doing to get the way you're looking? I want to know about this.
Yay!
So I need to carry that all the time.
Yes.
All the time.
Product of the product.
Yeah.
That's
I
awesome.
purposely plan to drink my shake in the hallway, when I see people.
Yeah.
Totally. I have an empty Isogenics cup just sitting at school. It just sits there. And I'm wearing my Isogenics t-shirt. So make sure you wear your Iso gear too, guys. I didn't wear it to school though. Maybe I'll wear it tomorrow with jeans. Anybody else? That's so cool.
I'll share something, Malena.
Yeah.
Because it just makes me think of this, we forget the power of because I think we're so in the business mind, we forget the power of just talking to people and where that can take you. And, it's crazy, but I was at Toys R Us today because I was like, what kind of deals can I get for my son? And I was talking to one of the ladies there, and I was like, oh, the store's closing. What are you doing now that, that you're not going to be working? And she's like, well, I work other jobs and, this and that and the other thing, but I might be staying home with my kids. And she's like, I honestly don't know. And I just was like, look, this is what I do. I don't know if you're open to it, but I would love to share it with you. And she's like, most definitely. And it's like, sometimes you don't even need to go there. I met a lady in my neighborhood this week, and I stopped her. It's like, oh, you know, how old are your kids? And I didn't say anything to her about Isogenics, but I friended her on Facebook, and that's a new connection. So I think sometimes just talking and really listening to people and making new friends, and it doesn't have to be Isogenics right up front.
Absolutely. I love that. That's how you build your network. That's so cool.
And to piggyback off of what you just said, Stephanie, I've been reaching out to 20 plus people every day, and it's kind of like an 80-20. So 80%, you know, I start out, hey, how's it going? And I'll creep their Facebook profile, and I'm like, oh, what's been going on? I make it personal. And then I come into my, you know, the nutritional cleansing, changed my life. But some people, I don't even say it out. I'm just like, hey, how's it going? You know, I just saw that you went to a such and such concert. You know, how was it? And I don't even talk about, but I just open that door for conversation to build that relationship up. And then they're going to be seeing my profile. You know, they'll be seeing my page if they haven't already. But yeah, just like it's just important to start that relationship and build that relationship up, and not always just come in like, hey, how are you? I have to tell you about this stuff. Not that we shouldn't be doing that too, but I think they're both equally important.
Absolutely. You guys, and the thing is like doing this is growing yourself so much, because you guys are getting out of your comfort zones, you know? And I mean, like, by no means, please don't think that it's comfortable for me to talk to a stranger. Like it's not, you know, but what I know is we have the best products and the best opportunity out there, and everybody deserves to take a look. They deserve to take a look, you know, and if I don't open my mouth or become their friend on Facebook or whatever, they're just not going to see it, you know? And so I love that. And you guys are 100% right. It's an art, you know, Michael Klaus, Lynn Hagedorn, the art of connecting. It's an art. Like you have to have finesse, and you need to know when it's time to talk about Isogenics and when it's not time to talk about Isogenics, you know? So I was sharing with you guys yesterday or Tuesday about that girl that went on maternity leave. And so our conversation kind of, you know, progressed into the business side, and she went dark. Raise your hand if that's ever happened to you before. And so yesterday I just made it a point to hop in that thread in a voice message and say, hey, so-and-so, I just wanted to let you know I was thinking about you today. I went back to work too. I know you knew that. But you know, I know that you're loving getting all those baby snuggles tonight. So you're on my heart. And I just left it at that. And she came back and she was like, OMG, thank you so much. You know, and we had this great conversation, just went back and forth about baby. And we didn't talk about Isogenics at all. And, you know, but the seed has been planted. She knows what I do, you know, and she knows that I care about her. Like, you know, I legitimately care. Like I have something that, you know, I really want to share. So does anybody else have any shares before I'm going to stop recording here pretty quick.
Hey, will you elaborate a little bit more on the theory behind or not even the theory, and maybe just more on the excited and confused message?
Yeah. So, I mean, and Mandy and Tori, feel free to hop in on this. So Jessica, I think how you say her last name is Rickner. I hope I am. You know, I'm hoping I'm doing her justice because these videos are on YouTube. So she had this, she used to be in the corporate world, and she used to be in sales. And so there's this, I don't know, method that she called it excite and confuse. And she would literally be like, I don't know, she was selling copy machines, Mandy and Tori. Am I right on that? I don't know, Hewlett Packard or something. I don't know what it was. No, I'm confusing that with Go for No. But she would just be like, you know, I am so excited to share with you this newest thing that we have. It's absolutely amazing. She would get them on the phone. And so she would just excite them. She would get them so excited. And you have to not miss that it's going to be amazing. When's a good time for you to meet? And the people,
and they were confused.
They were like, I have no idea what you're talking about, but you sound freaking amazing and I want to meet you. So, and that's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was. And that's what Tori was, you know, talking about with, you know, I have this amazing, I don't even know. Tori, what'd you say? Unmute and tell us what you said.
Oh gosh, now I gotta think about it. It's embarrassing. Now I can be excited by myself. And I actually did make sure that I was by myself. Like I'm out in the sunroom and I don't want people to hear me because I get nervous and I get myself all worked up before I do it. And I'm like, yeah, it was so nice to meet you today. And like, I'm just totally pumped. So how could he not? I mean, just telling him, you know, like we've got the same interests. And I even saw on his page, he does some fasting. And so I'm like trying to tie it in. I'm like, we're all about the intermittent fasting and getting rid of the toxins and stuff. I think you would love this so much. Like, check this out and get back to me. Like, let me know what you think. We're building a team. We'd love to have you. So, it was just quick. I didn't give him a lot of info, but I just got really excited. So I'm going to see him at the gym and pounce.
I love it. So everybody take 3 shots before you start connecting tomorrow.
Right?
All right. Does anybody else want to share before? I'm just going to stop recording. We can still chat. So, okay. I'm stopping recording right now.